What is going on, guys? The Brothers All Gaming with my review of Kill la Kill episode 4. And the episode starts off with Ryoko having a nightmare about Senketsu being destroyed. And when she wakes up, there's an alarm going off in the middle of the night, which causes Mako to wake up and start panicking. So now she's like rushing to get dressed, but Senketsu is being claimed by her mother. And so Ryoko has to leave that behind while her mother cleaning that. But it seems that even though Takeshi was in pain, when she starts to iron him, he actually likes that. So we learn that there's an event that goes on, I believe, once a month called No Late Day, where you have to survive all the traps and reach the school, reach the homeroom before the bell rings. And you just see all the traps that are like laid out on this road, and it seems insane. But this anime has always been like crazy and wacky, so it shouldn't be that much of a surprise. So once the events start, and you see all these students are like climbing or climbing these stairs, it actually becomes flat, and most of them fall except for Ryoko that actually manages to hold on, and she actually saves Mako. And when they reach the first checkpoint, they have 999 more traps to go, and they can't use vehicles because that right there will be cheating. So they have no choice but to cross all of these traps. But then some girl actually accidentally bumps into Ryoko. You just tell that it was so planned. But her name is Maiko, not Mako, Maiko Ogure. And she has an injured arm, and she was telling them that to leave her behind because they were saying, or Mako was trying to convince Ryoko to come with her, but Maiko was trying to act all tough, and or not really tough, but she was saying that she can do it and leave her behind because she would just slow them down. But Ryoko couldn't do that, and so they like take her along. And while they're like crossing like all the different kinds of trap, it's like something always goes wrong, which causes Ryoko to expose herself. And while Mako's father and brother are taking her to uniform, whenever they get close to her, part of Ryoko's body is revealed, which like causing a crash and somebody supposedly dies. I mean using finger quotes or air quotes when I say the word died. So first it's Mako's father, like he's the first victim, and then when her brother get close as well, part of her is exposed again. So he's out the picture. So now it's like up to her dog, and so they actually come across this like armored bus which they hijack, and I thought that idea was pretty cool. But like some woman that was like breastfeeding her baby, she was like reporting to someone, and then they were told to like take him out. So even these high level uppity people, they are part as well. So they were like just shooting at the bus and destroying it. But luckily the bus had like weapons as well, and so they were like fighting back. But while Mako was on the gun, it was like she was not hitting nobody. So it's not like she made that much of a difference. But when they shot rockets at them, that blast finally got them to the school, and just when the other dog was actually gonna hand her the uniform, like always something went wrong, and he became another victim. And that's when Maiko finally revealed her true color, as she is a leader. Well, she's a leader in the discipline committee, and she is the one that made all these traps. And she right now played like the ultimate trap right there, pretending to be their friend. And so basically, she actually wants to still Senketsu and take over. She even wants to knock down Sasuke and take her place and rule over this land. And so she like puts on the uniform and transform, and it just looks so wrong on her, like completely wrong. But of course, Ryoko is not gonna let her wear it for long, and she has to take it back, and we just see some Ketsu spit out all the blood that he took from her. So now that Maiko was supposedly defeated, they go to the school, but it's not really the school because she still had one more trap, and they were on the platform that was now rolling down, taking them even farther away from the school. Like they were heading to the ocean level, and at first when Ryoko puts on the uniform, or I think that before that, but Micah was acting like she was going to commit suicide, so that they wouldn't know how to stop it. But when she does jump off, Chesley had a parachute, and that right there, just like that, right there, brought a comedy from like a serious situation because I really thought that she was going to kill herself, but I'm glad that she didn't. So now once they reach the bottom, there's actually I forgot what it's called, but it's like one of those train carts. And of course, Ryoko actually bullies somebody and to take him to the school at full speed. And then Micah, who is now fine, she's found by Ira, and he heard everything that she said, and she definitely got what was coming to her, and she was expelled. But I did find it, kind of odd that even though, she was on the committee and she made all these traps, she's a no star. That right there, really surprised me because I thought at least she'd be like a 1 or 2 star, but no, she's a no star. So once they ran that cart into the school, Mako and Ryoko, they made it there, and luckily they didn't get kicked out. So now Ryoko can continue, going there and being a student so that she could take on Sasuke once again. But I gotta say, when they showed those students, that kind of, already gave up and accepted that they're going to get kicked out, I did feel kind of bad for them. But this episode, it was okay. I definitely say, the one before that was like better, but this one it was pretty good as well. I didn't care too much for Michael at the villain in the episode. I just didn't care too much for her. But overall, this episode it was good though. I'm not gonna let her take away from the anime at all. But guys, that was it with my review, and hopefully you all enjoyed it. But as always, please don't forget to like and subscribe because that really helps me out. And as always, you guys take it easy. I will see you all next time.